Good morning, I'm Jeff. I'm a Sewer Tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 1010 Goucher Street here in Amity. We're located at the front of the home. We have a 3-inch ABS cleanout as our point of access, currently being used as a RV connection. We're going to insert the camera and check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. Currently have water running. Here we go. It looks like right here immediately upon access we do have standing water in the line. It looks like it transitioned there amongst the standing water over to 3034 PVC pipe. We're here about 39 feet. We do have a tie-in. We'll try and figure out what this is. I don't know if it's a neighbor coming in here or it could be a clean out, could be a storm drain. And we have two spots here back to back, around 94 and 95 feet, both of which it appears that there is an object that's punctured the top of the pipe, and it's allowing dirt and to flow into the pipe and mildew and stuff to build up there. We just don't get a good look at it because of all the junk there. But I'll get that located on the way out. Here at 142 feet, it appears we have reached the terminus of the line. I'm going to do locates to verify where this is at, and then we'll let the pipe drain out completely before reeling back. Okay, right here, just prior to the main, or it actually goes right into the main, we have a pretty good sized crack in the pipe. This is the line ends up where I'm at currently is out in front of the neighbor's house. The house to the right of this one, there's a steel plate smack dab in the middle of the road, and it's about a foot to the side of that is where the line actually terminates. So because the line meanders the way it does, I would recommend contacting the city and finding out where responsibility starts and stops with a line like this. It goes quite a bit further outside the than just out to the front of the street, so it's worth looking into that. But I would definitely contact them about that crack in the pipe there and see if they'll get that fixed. It's currently not affecting the functionality a whole lot at this point, but it might be letting water escape the line, which can lead to other issues down the road. Here at about 128 feet out, we do have the start of a belly in the line. We have some major debris buildup here at this point. I do recommend a hydrojet throughout the entire line. There's multiple spots like this to get every bit of junk cleaned out of there. You located the camera head here. We're out beyond the fence line, just off to the right of the driveway. I do recommend, again, I've already recommended a hydrojet. I recommend the jet come through and then a rescope be done to look at spots, especially like this, where it appears that there's something going on here, possibly something puncturing the line. But with all the gunk built up around it, we can't see enough detail to verify any of that. So anyway, it's very important to do a rescope after the line is cleaned out. Here at 58 feet, I'll try and locate this area as well, but right there at the top of the pipe, you can see how there's a deformation in it. Looks like a rock or something sitting on top of the line, and it's bulged it down there about 3/4 of an inch or so, which is definitely enough to actually split the pipe. Again, this is a spot where there's so much debris built up over it, we can't see whether there's any cracks in it, so another spot that needs to be looked at once the line's jetted. Okay, located this particular spot, we're only about 1.5 feet deep here. The line just basically shooting up the fence line on the right side of the property. We're about halfway out to the edge of the property there. Again, it's a spot that needs to be rescoped and checked out once the line is jetted to make sure there's no split pipe there that's opened up, because it's right next to some trees, so if that opens up there, you're probably going to get roots in it. Alright, I painted the Y connection here. I would contact the city and look into what that is there, whether it's a party line connection with a neighbor or storm drain or something like that. It's worth figuring that out. And right up here close to the clean out. All said and done, I think there was a little bit more debris in here on the way out, but this water level here is sitting right about at 1/4 inch. Now, it's a spot I'd recommend correcting. It's not a terribly significant belly, though. Usually when you get around 3/4 of an inch is where you really start having problems with debris buildup. I'm just about to reel the camera out of the line. Again, I recommend a jet to clean the line thoroughly and a rescope to look back past over those issues that we found there. Need to contact the city to find out about the Y connection there at about 36 feet out. And then from 36 feet and on, we've got multiple issues that are possible issues. We can't see whether there's any perforations in the line in a few of them. And then there's two bellies towards the end of the line at about 120 feet and around 135 feet. That are so full of debris we can't tell if it's minor standing water or significant. So anyway, needs to be jetted out. The line is currently functioning, although draining slowly due to some of these issues, but it is functioning. I would definitely get this thing jetted, and then I would re-scope it about a year after any drain cleaning is done to look at it again and see what it's looking like at that point. And that first little belly here is right in front of the clean out. Again, there's only about a 1/4 inch of water there once the line's drained out. Not terribly significant.